Okay guys, this is going to be my last video. This is my last full day here in Benidorm, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to just give you some updates on what to expect when you get here. It's not too dissimilar to the previous video I did a couple of days ago, so I'll get straight onto it. Mobile phones. Now, because we're out of the EU, you can't roam for free anymore. But there are some options available. If you have a mobile phone contract that's existing after the 1st of October 2021, you can roam on your phone. Turn the roaming option off on your phone in the settings, and it means it sets it to 0 and you won't be charged. If you want to pay for unlimited use, it's £5 a day with 3. I'm not sure about the other providers. I got a message through the other day if I wanted it. I didn't take the offer up. Taxis. Typically a taxi will cost you €4 the minute you sit down in one. I think the cost of it from the old town to the new town is roughly €7 to €8. They have gone up in price here. Just be aware that when they're stationary in traffic or at traffic lights, and there's a few of them around here, it will go up 5 cents every 20 seconds. Going out at night on the strip, do not take your passport out for ID if you need it. Get a student card or some other form of photo ID. Passport is definitely not the way to go. If you're going out on the strip in a group, stay in the group. Don't split up. Don't leave your mates behind, because it's quite seedy down there. We walked down there to get a taxi the other day, and about 10 p.m. and yeah, it's pretty scary. Temperature here has been hitting 40 degrees, so make sure you pack plenty of sun cream. Buy it in the UK because it's certainly not cheap here. That goes for after sun as well. Your valuables when you're in your hotel, make sure you don't leave them in view when you leave the room. And also, you can book a safe to put them in. Big one is don't wear jewellery when you're out, because there are plenty of people here. They call them lucky men, and they're all over the place. We spotted them mostly in the last couple of days because we've seen them for the last fortnight. They will try and fleece you out of your money too, so stay away from the scammers. Don't pay beggars, because they're not beggars. They're working for organisations over here just to get money out of holiday makers, and holiday makers stick out like a sore thumb whether you've got a tan or not. Make sure you got plenty of time to get to your destination when you're about to leave. To go to the airport, typically for transfers they pick you up roughly 4 hours before your flight. Alicante is quite good now because they've opened a smoking area for there, so once you go into the airport in Alicante, you can go to the Budweiser bar. As long as you buy a drink, you can have a smoke. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else. Oh, cigarettes. Yeah, cigarettes here typically between €42 and €50, and tobacco is 62 to 70. Don't buy cigarettes on the plane, and don't buy cigarettes at the airport. Yeah, so staying safe is the key here. It is pretty warm. I'm standing here now, it's 8:20 in the morning, and it's already 33 degrees. Yesterday it was 40, the day before that it was 43. Trying to think of anything else that might be of some help to you guys to be aware of here. Some beds are going to cost you €6 on the beach. Parasols with the table and the sunbed I think is around 20 euros. So that's an all day thing. Beaches are pretty quiet. There's not much going on the seafront between sort of Tuesday and Thursday, because the Spanish typically don't come down here until they have their 4-day weekends, what they sort of have. The cost of things here have gone up. You know, if you come regularly, you are going to notice that. Also, all-inclusives have also gone up. We've priced the hotel we're staying at, and it's gone up another £400. So it's now going to cost nearly £3,000 for a 14-day stay here. So you know, you need to shop around, or maybe booking a flight separate. But again, flights aren't cheap, so everything seems to have gone up quite a bit in Benidorm. You can still buy cheap booze, typically litres of gin, Bacardi, between 10 and 15 euros each. I saw a bottle of Bacardi 1.5 litres, it was 22 euros, so that's still cheap. But yeah, things in Benidorm have gone up a little bit, especially the food. Typically in the old town, that's not cheap. We went down there, had a good feed, but it, you know, it's gonna make you 30-40 euros lighter in your pocket, depending on what you order, of course. The other thing I'd say too, while you're walking around, whether it be the old or the new town, if you're taking money, take some sort of bag with you, whether it be a shoulder bag that wraps around yourself. Make sure you leave it around the front of you at all times, and if possible, hide it. Because like I say, you know, there are plenty of people around here that will try and take it off you in some shape or form. But we've had a good time here. It's gone pretty quick. Sun's been out every day. We've had one cloudy day in the space of 14 days, and the hotel we've stayed at's been really good. It's really clean. Been to some good bars, been to the Heartbreak, the Guinness bar, that was very good food there. Bikini bar, Daytona bar, Corner bar, that's a really good bar there. That's been on plenty of YouTube videos. And had a couple of breakfasts down there, because that's in the new town, so we did a walk down there and a cab back. In the old town, we went to the checkerboard and had a meal up there. Another good place is the Titanic, which is around the corner from where I'm staying at the moment, just down from the Sandos. Really easy to get to as well. If you walk from the other end of Mediterranean out towards the new town, and then when it begins or ends, whichever way you want to put it, turn left, walk straight down the road, and the Titanic's about half a mile to your right. Spanish beaches are usually pretty busy Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Good beach down there, but it's typically Spanish or German. But yeah, other bars we've been to, plenty along the front. The Tiki bar, there was the Tiki Town, sorry. Couldn't get into the other one because it was chock-a-block, but it was good. There was good food in there. We bought some nachos, and that cost about €8. Typically alcohol along the seafront. Spirits will probably knock you back about, I'm trying to think, about €7, and a bottle of beer ranges from €2 to €3. But you've got to remember that the spirits, the measures here are pretty high. Another good place to go and try out too, if you're in Benidorm, is go to Mateo's. That's back open now. We went down there on opening night on Tuesday to go and see Darren Litton. It's a pretty small place in there. We had to queue up to get in there when the doors opened. And then Chrissy Rock also walked through the door, so we met her. But yeah, I bought 2 spirits with 2 mixers, and it was €10. His cocktails in there, which is all based around the TV show, are €7. Bananarama's, Blow and Goes and all that sort of stuff. But they're typically about €7. But you can have any spirit you want, and his measures aren't skimpy, so you get a good value for your money, and you maybe get to see a cast member from the show itself. We were fortunate. We didn't get to speak to Jake Canuso because he just got mobbed. His flight was delayed 2 hours. Darren picked him up from the airport, and the minute he walked through the door, it was just mayhem. So the closest I got to him was 5 feet, and I still didn't get to speak to him. So it was chaos. But it's a good bar down there. It's easy to find. It's down the side opposite the Don Pancho and the Stardust pub or club. And Mateo's is just down there. So if you're in Benidorm, he opens from 5 p.m. till I think it's past midnight. So if you want to go and have a drink and meet down Lytton and maybe see a member from the show itself, get yourself in there for a cocktail or whatever, and you might fall in lucky meeting somebody else. Well, that just about sums our trip up now. So it's time for me to sign off. I hope you find these videos helpful. I'm back here in November, so it'll be different again because it won't be as busy, won't be as warm, and there'll be plenty more other things to tell you if things have changed in the time that we're away. So this is me signing off for the last time. Until next time, bye bye.